One, this looks really good, and I'll tell you why. It's basically this, but it's in like the arcade form, and that's what it's kind of like going for. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know how to feel about this. This is tough. He doesn't even say Hadoken while he's shooting it. He's saying Hadoken right before he shoots it. All right, so Rhodey Rhodes, I think that's his name. He looks good for Guile. And then oh man, why am I like this? We know Cammy, one of the finest women ever in Street Fighter. She ain't got the body for it, bro. You know, Cammy is a baddie. I feel like she's cute, but like, she not Cammy cute. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's being a little harsh. All right, there's no cake, bro. I need a little bit more cake. I'm sorry. I just need Cody Rhodes. I need a little bit more cake. 50 as Bolrog. I don't know. I feel like it's good. Vega looks amazing. And I love it even more because Vega is fighting Chun-Li. And if you guys ever remembered when Vega was like fighting Chun-Li when she was in the Street Fighter 2 movie, you guys remember this in the hotel room? She was like taking a shower. I gotta make sure we don't show the shower scene. She's like chilling. All of a sudden, Vega pops through. Guile's on the way because he hears her like fighting because they knock over the phone, and she's just like fighting for her life, bro. So Vega was definitely trying to do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I love that they added the addition of putting Chun-Li versus Vega in the movie. He beats the hell out of her too, bro. This is nice. I love like his Vega costume. I forgot who that guy is, and the announcer too. I forgot who they are. But this famous kick by Ken, oof, I love that kick, bro. I love the fact that Ken is getting the movie. It's usually like Ryu, or last time it was on Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile, which was an interesting take, but it left like the main characters of the Street Fighter movie like to the side. Also, that movie was terrible. This is very nice to see like Ken is the one that's being the main story, because that's who we want to see. We want to see Ken and Ryu. You got Andrew Schultz as Dan. I think I like Chun-Li. I do. I'm not feeling her either, bro. Ken is cool because Ken looks like Street Fighter 5 Ken. The MTV logo is so funny for Ken. So funny. I love that they have this like as a bonus round to like kick the car. And then if you know Ken, he's a partier, right? Like he loves to have fun. He's the complete opposite of Ryu, and that's basically what holds him back from being the strongest. It's really nice to see like Ken Masters at his peak of being egotistical and just relishing in it. It's so nice. So I really love this. I really love this moving forward for the story. It's so good. And then you have 50, and he looks in great shape. Holy. He defeats him. And then you have Chun-Li in the back. So this must be like a team fight because there's two people on the bench. And then you have Ken and Ryu fighting each other. And Ryu just smashing his head against the wall. And then we got the famous Ken roll. Oh, so good. And then Ryu looking like this. The band on his arm, on his right hand, I think that's his headband that Ken gave. It's good to see that Ryu is still like a bum. I really like Nomad Ryu. Just traveling around the world, just trying to find peace, trying to find the best fighters ever. This is really fun. I like this environment because this reminds me of Street Fighter 6. This is so good. And then you see Zangief. Oh, this is such a good shot of the Zan, of the Geef. Such a good Geef. They picked the mountain as the Geef. I think that's who it is, right? The mountain. Strong as hell, but I love that they're in like Russia too. All right, so Chun-Li looks like the person that's going to be recruiting everybody to join this tournament. And it's because Chun-Li's father was murdered by Bison. Therefore, she wants to go to the tournament and give the best chance of getting at Bison and taking him out. It makes the most sense. And then Ken gets to a point where he gets too full of himself and goes down the wrong path. And this is where we probably find Ken on the ground. And this is where Chun-Li starts inviting him into the tournament because Ryu beat him in the past. And he got defeated with the Hadoken, maybe? And because Ryu left, Ken probably gets into like a depression. That's usually what happens. He loves Ryu so much. This is so good. I think the story is gonna be really good. For the effects, though, I'm kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie. Ryu wearing a jacket is just, they should just keep him always in like drags. And look at Ken, iced out. This must be the time Ken and Ryu finally re-meet after the first time they fought in that alleyway. And Ken ever since has been super depressed. His life has been in shambles because Ryu did what he did. And Ken is like, yo, I hate you. You're the source of like all my misery. So he goes to fight him. And then he finds out that Ken literally is a shell of his former self because he's just not as good as he once was. He's been drinking, smoking, partying. Ryu's probably just been training nonstop as usual. You don't like the choice for Bison? Yeah, it's not a good choice. Bison is an interesting cast. That is Mr. 3. M. Bison's original name was supposed to be Mike Tyson. To not have identity lawsuits from Mike Tyson himself. M. Bison was supposed to be. Look at, he just catches his sock. And flips him and takes his sock off, by the way. This is the part of the movie that looks kind of like weird. So Bison looks kind of good from behind. Ken looks great. I think Ken is fitting exactly what we need Ken to be. I think Ryu's getting into that mode. Chun-Li is going to be very important. This is where we're going to meet Dulcim too. Dulcim is going to be so dope. Yeah, look how good he looks. He looks great. He's probably the best casted choice right now. He looks amazing as Dulcim. And his costume looks great too. So they couldn't give him his skulls. If you noticed, there's no skulls. Oh, I would have really liked to see if he had skulls. It would have been really nice. This just looks cringy. It looks a little cringy. Look at the way Guile just like runs up Cody Rhodes. A little cringy. And then he kicks him through the wall like... Do you guys remember this? You guys remember this? When he kicks him through the wall? Hold on, I got you. By the way, one of the best fight scenes of all time in any movie. So we basically like get a recreation of that with Street Fighter. It's a little bit more dramatic in Street Fighter for sure. So you see Cammy got the little cake, but like even Chun-Li's costume is kind of like, and look at, she has like on tights, so you don't even see her legs. I mean, are you gonna tell a Street Fighter gooner not to goon? I did not notice this. Chun-Li does her upside down kick, but she doesn't use it without her hands. She's actually using it as a handstand. I felt like it's a little fake. I do love this kick. That looks really good. Overall, it's just... I think the casting choices are... And the effects are a little off. Like, this is cool, but like, why is Dan in a full blazer? Is that Goken? Or is that Akuma? Who is this? Is this Goken? That can't be, right? This looks weird. So this whole thing looks really weird. I do not like the way they did this. I'm sorry. This looked terrible. But oh, look at, it's Dulcim versus Vega. And then you have Bison with his white eyes. I think this was the worst choice for Bison. I'm not gonna lie. I need my Bison to be meaty, bro. I'm sorry. I need him to be meaty. Akuma. He looks cool. The Dark Hado is introduced. He doesn't look too bad, but like, I know it's gonna be picky, but I would rather have had his hair a lot, like, I don't know. His hair is like too calm, you know? 50 Cent just looks old. This is such a good part of the movie. You could tell that like Ryu's choice to travel the world or to be basically a nomad really messed up Ken. Ken beats Dulcim. Oh, probably. I wonder if we see some psycho power. All right, this was probably the worst thing that I saw in the trailer. This looks terrible. This looks actually terrible. This looks like Hulk. But like I get it. I get it. We need to make, Blanca look the way Blanca should, I guess, but like I don't know, that looks really bad to me. Well, Vega was fighting Guile in the club, and this might be like the day after they fought. And then this is the battle that we see Ken at the end, pretty sure. Ryu probably dives into the Dark Hado at some point too during this fight. And that's why he probably needs to leave, because he doesn't want to he didn't want to kill Ken. Oh man. I think the movie overall will be really good. I think the storyline is going to be really good. I just don't know if I'm going to like it. Ugh. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Look at this one. I'm not gonna lie. You know what, yo? Maybe I'm being too picky. Because if we think about it, we could have got this again. And instead, we got like CGI Blanca, right? But still, bro, I don't know, man. I could have gone with a really brolic guy and, painted his hair orange and been alright. But this guy, I get it, though. I get it.